Did you know one of the greatest followers of Jesus began as one of his most feared enemies?
There's always more to the story. Get ready, because this is fascinating.
A man who hunted Christians, believing God approved. This is the shocking story of Saul of Tarsus, a teacher of God's law who would protect Israel's faith and identity by any means necessary under Roman rule.
He was ruthless, brilliant, authorized, a man of deep conviction and deadly certainty. And then one day, everything changed. A persecutor became a servant. A proud Pharisee became a humble apostle. A destroyer of the church became its greatest builder.
How could that possibly be?
Saul lived in a dangerous world. Rome ruled with an iron fist. Greek ideas shaped thinking. Jewish leaders guarded the law with fierce devotion.
Jesus had been executed as a criminal. Now, his followers refused to call Caesar Lord.
That made them a threat. And Saul was the perfect enforcer, educated in Jerusalem, trained under Gamaliel, the most respected Jewish teacher of the law, fluent in the scriptures.
He believed stopping the Jesus movement was obedience to God, his greatest duty. When Stephen, the first Christian martyr, was stoned, Saul was there, watching, approving. And then he went further, breaking into homes, dragging men and women away, filling prisons.
Scripture says in Acts 9 verse 1 that he was breathing threats and murder.
He thought he was right.
And that's the most frightening part. He was sincere and sincerely wrong.
Then came Damascus. Damascus had one of the oldest and largest Jewish communities outside Jerusalem. Believers had fled Jerusalem after Stephen's death, Acts 8:1. They carried the message of Jesus with them, and Damascus became one of the first major cities with a noticeable Christian community. To Saul, this was dangerous. If Christianity took root in a major center like Damascus, it could spread along the entire trade network.
Saul traveled with authority letters, permission to arrest more believers. But heaven stopped him. A blinding light. Saul fell to the ground. A voice like thunder spoke.
Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?
Who are you, Lord? Asked Saul, confused and utterly frightened.
I am Jesus, the one you are persecuting.
Wow! Jesus let Saul know that persecuting his followers was just like persecuting him.
Saul rose, blind. The man who thought he saw clearly saw nothing. He entered the city, and for 3 days he fasted, prayed, waited. Then God sent Ananias, a leader of the Christian church there in Damascus. He came afraid, obedient, faithful. And when Ananias prayed, scales fell from Saul's eyes, and a new man stood up.
History tells us Saul became Paul, the persecutor became the preacher, the hunter became the hunted.
Paul didn't just change beliefs, he paid for them. 3 times was he beaten with rods, whipped 5 times, stoned and left for dead, shipwrecked 3 times, hungry, rejected, accused, cold, imprisoned multiple times.
Can you believe Paul called himself the least of the apostles? Yet he stood before governors and kings without fear, humble but unbreakable.
It's truly remarkable, Wooly. And yet, from a prison cell, he wrote words that revealed his soul. He said, "For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain."
If God can transform Saul, a hardened persecutor and murderer, he can heal what's broken in you. No past is too dark. No heart is too hard.
The same Jesus who stopped Saul on the road still calls people by name today. The question is, will you listen?
The video you just watched was based mostly on Acts chapter 9, as well as many other passages from the book of Acts, and Philippians chapter 1, verse 21. For more epic, family-friendly Bible videos, subscribe to Hearts Full of Wonder, where you will discover wisdom, wonder, and faith. one story at a time, because there's always more to the story.